Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Well, the current air temperature is a very nice 79 degrees, but what is really nice is that dew point value at 52. With a nice low dew point like that, it just feels so comfortable outside. We had a little bit of a wind shift. Winds now out of the east-southeast. This morning they were out of the northeast, and I think by probably the next 3 hours or so, we'll probably have more of a westerly wind flow. A sea breeze should build fairly well today. We have slighter wind speeds. It's still a little breezy outside, but the wind speeds have lightened up just a little bit, especially the gusts. It's not quite as gusty as it was before. Temperatures across the state of Florida generally holding in the upper 70s for the most part right now. Even areas like Panama City, Tallahassee are hovering around the 77, 76 degree mark. Same thing in Orlando, 76 degrees there. Miami at 77. So we have a Miami temperature and a Panama City temperature, which are identical. That gives you an idea of the uniformity that we have across the area, and certainly that is the case on local temperatures. Zooming in, you can see 77 Lakewood Ranch, 77 Old Mayaca City, Palmetto coming in at 76, Whitfield coming in at 76, Bee Ridge around there coming in at 77, 76 in Port Charlotte. So fairly uniform temperatures thanks to that wind that has been a little bit breezy, kind of mixing up the lower levels of the atmosphere. Not much in the way of any kind of radar echoes across the entire region. Everything's pretty quiet. Don't expect to see any rainfall today. The air's too dry, and there's really no kicker mechanism in the atmosphere to produce a rain shower. We will get a sea breeze building later in the day, but the air's too dry to support any kind of rain showers around here. Deep south looks pretty quiet. All up the eastern seaboard. We had some rain showers earlier on in the Boston area. Those are gone now. Still the potential for some more rainfall, though I don't think it will be as heavy or as widespread across parts of the open plains, the heartland, back toward the Front Range. There are in parts of Texas the potential for some heavier thunderstorm activity because of the moisture that's lifting up from the Gulf waters. There they could see even the possibility of an isolated tornado is not out of the question. Will they see any more 16-inch rainfalls? I doubt that, but there will be, of course, thunderstorms around that will aggravate an already bad situation there. Across our area, hardly a cloud in the sky over most of the state of Florida. We get some cloudiness over on the other coast because of the onshore flow of air, southeast wind coming in over the large fetch of the Atlantic, producing a few of these clouds that come on shore, but none of them rain producers. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for us again today, directs our winds out of a generally easterly direction, northeast, southeast, generally easterly direction. And that's really going to be the case for the next several days. This front back to the west is just not moving. High pressure is locked in. It's just not let anything move from west to east. Now, eventually, this high pressure ridge will break down a little bit, move out into the Atlantic. We'll get another little bit of colder air sinking down from Canada and finally push this frontal system closer to us. That's not going to happen until probably about Friday. And by the time it makes it here, it will have lost a lot of its energy, so we're not going to get much in the way of a rain chance, even on Friday when that front approaches. And it certainly won't lower our temperatures all that much. High pressure stays with us. It ensures us sunny conditions, less wind today than we had yesterday by a smidge, and still dry conditions across the entire peninsula. Maybe the Florida Straits see a few scattered showers, but that's really about it. Watch the RPM computer model rainfall futurecast, and you'll see a few fair weather clouds, maybe an isolated shower down in the southern tip, Florida Straits, maybe seeing a few, but otherwise we stay dry around here. Forecast for boaters, not too bad. East wind coming in at about 10 knots, may get a little bit of a surge of wind after the sea breeze breaks down later this evening. About a 20 to 30% chance of showers on Friday, and then it all clears out of here for the weekend. Scott?